Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another siege battle here in Rome 2, and we are at Tur for a 3v3. This one has been sent in to us by Eric, and as always, we will quickly go over the players in the field of battle, or actually, no, we'll go over the players on the field of battle, quickly go over army comps, and then we'll get right into it. So, defending, we have Eric playing as Nabatea. I don't know how to say this one. GGGGX23421 playing as Arverni. Starkiller 556 playing as Nervii. Attacking, we have Soto Boso playing as Egypt. Charles McGrath 99 playing as Boei. And Husky Port playing as Seleucid. So we'll start with the attackers, work our way around, and then get into the defenders. And we can see that Egypt has brought some thorax swords, Thurio spears, Galatian swords, Thurio spears, Galatian, thorax, royal thorax swords, 3 Cretan archers, 2 citizen cav, and 1 Ptolemaic cav. Lucid, from what we can see, they have some citizen cav, Syrian heavy archers. I'm sure that there are 2 more there. Here's a unit of ballista. And then we have, we got thorax swords, Eastern spears. They're going to get wrecked. And then, of course, the rest of his army is probably hidden here. And Boei is bringing, can't really see anything else, but we do have a giant ballista. Ooh, sword followers. Right, yeah, just a bunch of sword followers, and then we can at least see 1 unit of Osworn, and then the rest is probably hidden in there. Nervii does have his way over here, although I'm sure it's here for a reason. Arverni is bringing, we got, looks like a bunch of Chosen Sword, Osworn, Chosen Swords, Celtic Warriors, and then up here we have, of course, Gallic Hunters, 2 Chosen Spears, Osworn Gen, and then Light Horse in the back. Nervii also has some Osworn. He also has Gallic Hunters. Lots of Osworn, actually. Some Gallic Hunters. We got some Fierce Swords. Levy Freeman. And Fierce Swords. And then Nabatea is bringing, let's see, we got some Desert Heavy Lancers, Noble Swords, Nabatean Swords. Or no. Okay. Noble Swords, Nabatean? Jesus Christ. Not even, only like 5 minutes into this video, I'm already fumbling my words. Nabatean Swords, Nabatean Axe Warriors, Nabatean Heavy Archers, Jesus. Axe Warriors. We have Keen Palace Guard, 2 Nabatean Thorax Pikes, Nabatean Noble Cav, and ooh, they went with the Eastern Onager. Nice, love to see it. Alright, let's get this party started. So, my immediate predictions are Eastern Spearmen are going to get totally thrashed, as will the Thurio Spears that he has up here as well. Oh, he has some units back here, too. Royal Thorax Swords and 2 Hellenic Royal Guard. Ooh. It's a lot of money to be thrown around. Why they're all the way back there, I don't know, but, you know. Bernie, not firing at anything, probably is going to wait until he gets a little bit closer. Maybe Nervii, I just forgot to move his ballista. Strong possibility of that happening. Happens to me occasionally. Bernie's moving some of his troops, moving up the Gallic Hunters. What do we got here? We have Fiery Balls of Death. This little approach is not defended with any type of traps, however. Fiery Balls of Death right over here, actually. I never noticed this this fence here. They only managed to squeeze in 3, however. Over here we have some more Fiery Balls of Death. And over here, too. Alright. Whether or not they're going to get used, we shall see. I don't really see any other type of traps anywhere, so. But anyway. What's the Light Cap doing? Light Cap's just hanging out. The attacking forces are moving forward. Let's actually fast forward a wee bit. Bernie has started firing shots off at... Oh, he's going after these guys, huh? And he's going after you. Honestly, I wouldn't go after the Eastern Spearmen. I'd go after the Thorax Swords, whether it's from Egypt or Seleucid, one or the other. Because honestly, pardon me, sorry. Honestly, these Eastern Spears are just gonna get so thrashed so quickly. I mean, they're mildly better than the Levy Freeman, but they're Eastern Spears. I don't really need to say anymore. They're just not great. So their ballista back here is still just hanging out. These guys aren't attacking yet. I don't know why he's not. We might as well shoot after or go after this wall, you know? Oh, you moved. Why did you... Well, okay. That's why you moved. That's perfectly reasonable. What we got? Heavy horse? Yep, heavy horse. No, don't stop firing at... Oh, okay. So he's manually firing at the ballista while also this is auto-firing at these troops. I guess. Yeah. Sometimes you get lucky and you can stop it from firing. Cav. They had a lot of cav too. Oh, I missed it. Fuck. Nabatea sallied out. Immediately got swarmed by Assistant Cav, Royal Thorax Swords, and Galatian Swords. They got 4 up. No surprise there. Siege Galley is moving forward. I don't know if he realizes that he's... Don't do anything. Like, this is going to catch on fire and he's going to lose these guys. Most likely. So. Seleucids finally moved up. For Bernie, looks like they're probably... No, they still have ammo, it looks like. But they're gone. No shots here. Rest of Boyai's army is making their way out. Some Osnorn at the moment. Landing your troops, I don't think that this is the greatest idea in the world. Boyai's starting to fire into the settlement here. Doesn't look like you got any shots off. But yeah, this, like, so did he dismount? No. It's so bunched up like this. It's better sometimes to spread out a little bit, you know? But I also think that it was not a great choice because Seleucid, both of them, there goes the Eastern Spears. They didn't even make it because Levy Freeman just used their javies. But, yeah, they're like sticking to this area right here. They're just condensing themselves into one spot, right? So it makes Nervii and Arverni will be able to play off of each other to help each other out if they so need. And then it's just all these units over here can be sent in as needed. Anyway, Egypt is... I don't know what Egypt is doing. This thing's starting to burn. They're retreating their Thorax Swords. Getting shot in the butt. But once they pull back far enough, because this is within the realm of the tower, they'll start to get shot. Looks like Nabatea is using his Onager to go after these guys. Egypt has landed. The Oreo Spears climbing up onto the tower here. And again, these guys, they're gonna get wrecked. It's a waste. It's a waste. I'm never, ever, unless you absolutely have to, which I don't know why you would, send Thurio Spears or even Eastern Spearmen up first. It's just... I mean, don't bring Eastern Spearmen to begin with if you can help it. But Thurio Spear being the first one to enter a breach in a wall, climb a siege tower to enter the settlement, it's just not a good idea. I mean, the Galatians... my god, they're down to 90 men. Galatian swords are at least moving forward to engage these, what is it, noble swords? So the Thurio Spears won't get beat up right away off the bat. Plus, the noble swords don't have any type of jabbies. Neptune swordsman moving to either A, engage, or B, sally out. We have to... honestly, that's what I would do. I'd sally out to engage these Galatian swords. Let's see, 32, 35, 47, 55, 32, 40, 32, 52, 35. Honestly, yeah, send these guys out. Yeah, end up beating these guys. Melee defense isn't as good, but armor is. Weapon damage isn't as good, but I don't know. That's just me. At least just to hold them up a little bit, you know? But it looks like, yeah, it's too late. That's okay, though. They're just Galatian swords. They'll get... it's like these guys. I mean, there's only 90 of them, so... yeah, the Galatian swords, they're getting... who's firing at them? I saw arrow from Neptune, heavy archers. You got to be careful, though. It looks like Egypt is trying to... although the thorax swords are getting beat, really, by the Neptune swordsmen. No way. Huh. They're pulling back, though, and switching out with the fierce swords. Ooh. Fierce swords getting in, breaking those thorax swords. And these Neptune, I mean, now they're getting backed up a little bit by Thurio Spears, but I think it's going to be a little too late at this point. Levy Freeman, of course, they are breaking. That's what they do. They're Levy Freeman. They're good for throwing their jabbies. And that's about it. Over here, we got some Celtic swords, Celtic warriors, unfortunately, breaking some fierce warriors, sword followers, but that's no surprise. Chosen swords hanging on for dear life against these thorax swords. Oathsworn. What are these guys doing? What are they doing besides getting shot at? And now we can see the rest of Celtic Bowman here. Did he move his... no, he hasn't. Maybe he's just feeling that it's not worth it. Or what I'm hoping, actually, is that he's... once these guys make their way up, they'll just, like, leave this alone completely. And then he turns his ballista and starts firing into the rear. That would be absolutely delicious. So, Seleucid and Boii are making some headway, but it seems like Nervii is going with a bit of a let them in, but don't give them everything. I mean, Seleucid only has some thorax swords and eastern spears in here at the moment. Boii does have some more serious units inside the settlement. But again, I mean, it appears to me at least that this is where they're going to be hedging their bets mostly, especially if they can't withhold Boii, which they may not be able to. Fierce sword or sword followers are a pretty solid unit against most other heavy melee units that sport the medium infantry guard. The Galatian swords getting beat up. Doric swords too. Egypt is just not really doing it, man. Unfortunately, they definitely seem to be a bit of a crutch here for Seleucid and Boii. I think Boii has, it seems to me at least, Boii has a little bit more experience. Seleucid has the middle amount of experience, and then Egypt just has the least because they're not backing up any of their units. And looking at Egypt, I feel like they don't have anything left. They don't have any more reserves, okay? And the reason why I say this is because they have 3 cavalry units, right? 2 pikes that are, in my opinion, pikes are always a situational unit to use because they're always the first thing that gets focused down right off the bat, right away, because they are the most dangerous, right? So he can't send his pikes in. So what does he have left? He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units of infantry left, six viable units of infantry left. And honestly, I would have gone with whether it was a Noble Thorax Sword Gen or literally anything other than the Ptolemaic Cav. Or if I went with the Ptolemaic Cav, I would not have gone with 2 units of Citizen Cavalry, which obviously, as we all know, worst 2 Cav units in the game. Seleucid has, however, moved up his ballista. No kills yet. 101 for Boei's ballista unit, and I know Egypt had one too, correct? Possibly not. Maybe I was wrong. I don't see it anywhere. Yeah, I guess I was wrong. So well done for Boei. They might even still have some ammo left. No, they don't. They're all out. But Seleucid does have ammo. Honestly, if I'm Seleucid, they have the tower here. They don't have to worry about archer fire or any other type of arty fire. Move your ballista up, point blank range, and just start, ripping shots into this wall. Have Boei say, "Hey, hold on a second, stop moving your guys up. Let me knock down this wall, and then we'll have an easier egress in." And Cretan's just getting focused down by Nabataea's archers, trying to go after the Rakim Palace Guard. But they're just taking on Thorax swords along with some fierce swords, backing them up. They're going to take care of Seleucid pretty easily. And Seleucid is not nearly in the same boat as Egypt, because they do have some Royal Peltas here. We got some Thorax pikes, right? Silver Shield swords. So they still have 5 top tier units left, one of which being their general as far as sword infantry goes. And they also, again, not a unit that I would have gone for. You would have been better off with Thorio Spears. You would have been better off with Hillmen, honestly. Then you could at least get the Hillmen in here, and you can use them as their jabby capabilities to try and kind of help, pepper down the enemies that you're going after. Seleucid is, however, getting some nice shots. Ooh. Got some heartburn. Going after the fierce swords, wisely so. I mean, the Team Palace Guard heavily armored, so they'll be able to tank a lot of shots. Fierce swords, they do have 45 armor, but they're still going to take a beating. Still, Cretan's getting just shot to hell. They're down to 37 guys, only 28 kills. Jeez. Looks like Syrian heavy archers is going to move up and try and take on some of these Nabatean heavy archers. Nabataea needs to now, at this point, be careful, because 2 of these guys, if he's going to start firing in on the one here, they'll start to melt pretty quickly. So you definitely want to pull them back quick. However, they are using their ballista to fire in and at the archers. But yeah, it's going to be... from this far away, the RNGesus isn't going to be your friend, really. And the grouping of the rounds isn't going to be terrific. I mean, he's just whiffing some shots. And he is getting a couple kills here, but... Again, I said it the last video. The way that I like to use onagers when you're playing as one of the desert factions is to wait until they get a little bit closer and then just rip shots right into their infantry, That's, personally at least, that's my favorite way to use them. That's how I've always had the most success using those units in that manner. So, but to each their own. There is no wrong way of using units, unless of course you're using your archers for a purely melee role. Then I'm going to question your life choices. Anyway, moving right along, Boei seems to be making some pretty steady progress, clearing out Arverni over here. Arverni, though, is answering back. Just keeping an eye on this wall artillery here. And, yeah, they're waiting on capturing these gates, I guess, maybe. I don't know what he's doing with this artillery here. Again, if that's what they're waiting for, if they're waiting to capture these gates, alright, fine. But, one, you're going to have to wait to capture the gates. And then 2, you're going to have to wait for the artillery to get all the way over here. It literally would be quicker for him to just point blank manually fire at this wall, and it would, like that. It would be done. Over. It would be collapsed in an instant. Looks actually that may be what he is doing here. We can only hope that that is what he is doing here. So bounce power, it's even. I was about to say it's mildly in the favor of the attackers, but like as I was about to say that, it looked like it shifted back. Boyai right now really is the main driving force here, and I feel Seleucid and Egypt are going to have to rely on them heavily. Much to Boyai's dismay, unfortunately. I mean, Egypt, seriously, they don't really have much left, and they've given up this approach, right? So they've just like, all right, I'm just going to join Seleucid over here and try and help them. Doing this, though, it's not... Still not firing. Come on, man. Knock this wall down. Please, do me a favor. Doing that isn't the best approach, in my opinion. I don't think that it is ever the best approach, unless it is absolutely 100% necessary that... Oh, wow. Okay. Ah, there it is. I knew it. I knew it. Firing, getting in shots. The way that that banner was flashing, it looked like it was the Oathsworn General that was breaking. But look at this. Nervii is getting some just fantastic shots into the Oathsworn and the General unit as well. And now he's sending over his archers. This, I feel like, is a terrible move. You're moving your guys away to go and deal with this, right? Where's that light horse? Now would be the time to get this light horse unit fucking... Get him down there, quick. I mean, this thing... I love the heavy horses there, but even still... It's like, yeah, he's going to start trying to shoot after the Celtic bowman over here. Look, yeah, what are you doing? Your sword followers are going to get wrecked. They're going to get absolutely slaughtered. Arverni should just move his guys up, honestly. In my opinion. Look at this, though. Oh, genius move. This really is... I think he did this on purpose because he was getting shot at. And he stuck his men right here because he knew that Nervii would have a hard time getting a shot off. One, because A, the tower's here, and two, because remember in the last video I was talking about how barb settlements are hard to A, hit the walls and fire over them to hit units because they have like a little dip down, and he's hiding in that dip down. But of course now the Oathsworn are open season here. Oof, nice, 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 nice. So Egypt and Seleucid are so done. But honestly, I think at this point in time, if I were to be Nabatea, I'd probably get a little cocky, and I would just move all of my units. Where's my cursor? I'd move my units. I would just move them. That's exactly what I would do. I'd move this onager over here, somewhere over here, maybe actually right over here, so if one is right here, so you can get some great shots. This is a perfect spot too. You could probably manage to stick it in there somehow if you try hard enough. And then yeah, just exactly what he's doing right now. Actually, it seems like he's gonna move his units. Either he's gonna sally out just to be like fuck you and cause Egypt even more heartache, or he's just gonna shift all of his troops because he can. Obviously, we'll wait and see what actually happens. Well, don't know what Egypt's doing, man. Not managed to silence the ballista. How many any guys alive? No. No. Oh, it still tells me though. 50 kills, not bad. The Seleucid is in. Doing absolutely nothing with his ballista. No kills. Cav's moving around. This might be a big mistake, though. Oh, this might be a huge mistake. Never mind. Where's the light horse? It's still over there. He's getting the cab in. Their push is going to be here. Hopefully this still is. Oh no. I could be wrong though. Only 28 kills. Hopefully you still have ammo in this. Still use it.
Advance at speed.
Alright, so this may seem like a decent idea. You're wasting your jabbies. He's using his jabbies against these Gaulish hunters. Didn't get one single kill. Hopefully they don't use the fiery bolts of justice. Hopefully they don't go to... That's... Oh man, you fools! You fools! But maybe that one popped too. Pulling back. Oh, it sucks. Unfortunate. And Nabatea is full on shifting. I don't blame him either. Because Egypt and Nabatea completely gave up this flank, it's now leaving their flanks completely open. So, where's this general? Oh, general move. Oh, to deal with the heavy force. Alright, fair enough. I was going to say, it may not be a bad idea to have his general come out, right? Obviously, the Thurio spears are a little bit scary. But, because Seleucid is stupid, he came all the way over here with his ballista, instead of just knocking down a wall 9 hours ago. These thorax pikes, or Hellenic Royal Guard, he's going to send them up the tower. Alright, instead of coming all the way around over here. Oh, we just still have ammo. Awesome. That's good. So, if he does indeed have them start to go up the towers, hopefully he sends these 3 units up first. And then, what I would do is bring my general out and charge them into the back of the Hellenic Royal Guard as they're climbing up the siege towers. And then that will give you some pretty hefty kills and whittle them down a little bit as well. Meanwhile, sword followers, chosen spearmen, having at it. They are managing to win. Should have them in shield screen though. I know they condensed up, but there's 2 units here, so it should be fine. Thorax swords moving in to support them. There we go. Yeah, get those guys into shield screen. I mean, look at the melee defense bumps up to 108. Like, it's just absolutely insane. So now they're going to have an even tougher time getting in here. That's good. Oh, these guys are at ammo. 152 kills. It looks like Boya was going to try and come up this way, maybe. The trick is, too, you have to keep clicking to, like, force them to go that way. Your sword's coming down. I could probably get a charge off on the... There we go. Yeah. So they'll get that charge in. They'll get the jabbies off. going to move them forward so they can throw.
Cheer, you miserable lots! Cheer!
40 kills. They might still have jabbies left. Maybe. Interesting. Thorax swords are on a little bit of an angle here. I wonder. Combat's even. They're doing all right, holding on. Says they're they're fighting the archers here, but there's no gap here for him to squeeze through. Egypt over here is going to start to have a pretty terrible time, honestly. I mean, these royal thorax swords, yeah, they're winning, but and then the royal peltasts are going to get sent in. Now would be the time to use the wall to go after these archers. They only have 70 kills. Still have ammo. Gab took a bit of a beating. Lost quite a few, actually. They only lost a handful. Eight guys. Not bad. There we go. Coming around. Hopefully he goes straight for the archers. Or hopefully he at least like brings somebody over to go for the archers. Because they're just out. Not protected by anything. 21 minutes left in this one, guys. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, do all that cool YouTube stuff. Helps out the channel. Of course, I greatly appreciate it. So, archers are getting routed, but they were out of ammo. 112 kills. Not bad. Probably left him there to debate Egypt into firing at him. Honestly, though, I feel like Egypt has his head in the clouds so much, though, that he could get a unit of swordsmen or whatever up on the walls and get into his archers real quick, and they would have no idea. Royal Pelt is coming around. Looks like maybe to come and back up this unit over here. They are having a tough time. Team Palace Guard. Non-hoplite wall. Should be, though. The melee defense, I think, bumps up to like 75 or something like that. So, looks like he is going to start to wrap around. They're only walking, though. Come on, go! Charge! Alright, he's going to charge on the Royal Thorax Swords. They should be able to beat them. These guys are fresh. So are they, but there's only 36 of them left. Yeah, there goes the Peltas. They're going to get some great shots into these noble swords, unfortunately. So the Royal Thorax Swords. Is he out? No. What's this? What is this? Looks very suspicious. Hope he wasn't pushing. But these guys, well, they're starting to lose. They're holding on though. Might be time. Which is oh, they're moving. They're moving. Yeah, now it's Lucid's bringing it over, but he only had two. He only had two Peltons, so they're over here now. And they'll do well. For sure. Especially with Egypt helping. Why is it going after... Yeah, going after the archers. That's what I would go after. That's the biggest threat. However, I don't know why Seleucid is not exploiting this gigantic gap right here. Right? There you go. What are you doing? Where are you going? Okay. That was great. I mean, even Egypt now. Can you send forward your... Yeah, dude, come on. Royal Thorax swords, right? Like, this is gigantic gap right here that you could exploit. Wrap around the Keen Palace Guard and these Nabatean swords. But here still, jeez, these guys are just tanking so much damage. Firing at archers. Oh no! Didn't get any kills off either. They have naked swords? Yes, they do. Firing at the naked swords. Why are they sallying out? Why are they sallying out? What is Egypt doing? Like, legitimately, what are you doing? Where are you going? Okay. Weird. Oh! Pikes have now joined the battle. Out of ammo. Out of ammo. Not enough archers to make a difference. 0 and 0. So he must not know that the pikes are over here. So now these Royal Peltas are really going to start to have a problem. A tough time. But Egypt, yep, using the walls. It's a smart move. I can't tell you how many times I've played a match on a barbarian settlement and used the walls to get around, and I've gotten yelled at. I'm like, nah, you're cheating. Not cheating. You're just doing a big mad. Is this why you sallied out? I don't know why the light horse would come out, though. Like, there's nothing to go after, you know? Oh. Yeah, it's starting to break. I moved up some chosen swords to reinforce, but Thorax sword, Oathsworn, and two sword followers. Yeah, you're gonna need to start giving out some buffs of some sort. Because they did come back, so we could get back on the ballista. Egypt is just not doing any. Like, what are you doing here? What is this? What is going on? Unless they dropped. What are these pikes doing? Up to 53 kills. Combat's even. Yeah, they're just going to start to try and shift around. Royal Thorax swords taking a bit of a beating, but dishing it out as much as they're taking it. This calf here. Oh, is he going to try and sally through? Forgot that they knocked down the gate. Like, don't you... You know what I mean? Like, one, if you go through the gate, oil's going to drop on you. You're going to get shot at, and then you're going to run right into spears. So, like, I don't know what you were thinking. I really don't. Get some picks here. Let's go in here. How are the pikes doing anyway? 86, still doing pretty good. Peltis falling back. Osworn taking on Silver Shield and Royal Thorax. They are getting peppered down though. Royal Thorax actually getting shot in the back. We're here. 30 Spears are winning. Wow. Okay. Probably only because of the Royal Thorax swords are helping them out. Got this guy up here. What are we firing at? Going after the general. What is their general? Silver Shield Sword. That's right. Missed some shots. Might have rolled through and caught a couple guys. Citizens artillery crew is back in action. Trying to move up. Here's the problem here now too. If he plans on manually firing, even if he auto fires, your best bet is to fire in the back. Okay? Going after any one of these units here. If he tries to shoot and go after these units, he's just gonna hit all of these, like the fierce sword followers, the Osworn. So yeah, I low-key hope that is what is going to actually happen, just so I can witness that. Neptune Heavy Archers in the mix, 112 kills. Now they're taking on some Royal Thorax Swords and Thurio Spears. FT is doing what they can here. Come on. Fire at something, you coward. If he doesn't use this at all throughout this entire battle, there's 10 minutes and 35 seconds left. Such a waste of money. Neptune doesn't have much left. He is moving up some more of his pikes. Help deal with the Royal Thorax Swords and the Thurio Spears that are here. Neptune Heavy or Noble Cab charging out. Going to take on the Citizen Cab. This will be an easy fight for them. We'll get rid of these guys nice and quick. Going to get a good charge off. And now the Citizen Cab are done for. So, oh, there we go. Didn't really hit anything. Again, this is the problem with ballistas or artillery. When you're trying to fire up the hill, the angle is a little wonky. Woo! Did manage to get one. I think Nabatea should dismount his artillery, because I'm sure that's probably what they're going for. Yeah. Ooh, man. 12 kills. But yeah, I really think he's going after the artillery. Oh, yeah. Dismount them. Dismount them and go hide them behind something. Because there's no way that he's going to be able to accurately manually fire and hit the rest of these things. There's no way in hell. Ooh, Seleucid pikes getting torn to shreds. Egypt over here has been thwarted by Nabatea. They only have 3, 4. They have 2 infantry units left, and then they have some citizen cav, which is pointless. Where's over here? Chasing after the citizen cab. Out the blood. Getting them. I mean, he can go after. I'm sure he will. Small victories, you know? Going after Boyai's artillery crew. 83 kills for this archer unit. They still have plenty of ammo left. Hopefully he starts to... personally, I would go after the Atlantic World Guard. I don't think these Cretans are that much of a threat. There's only 22 of them left. Silver Shield Swords taking on some Rakim Palace Guard. And then so, there we go. Oathsworn. Here's the problem also with this, right? So this is like a catch-22. It's neat if you can catch them off guard and sneak your troops up here, but it's terrible because it's such a small gap that only like a string size amount of men can filter through. So the defending forces have a very easy time defending this right here. Now they're trying to do what they can with their archers, but as you can see, a lot of shots look like they're either hitting the stone or they're going over just a little bit too far, and they're not necessarily actually hitting any of them. It doesn't even say that they're taking any fire. So I don't know exactly what they're firing at. I'm assuming it's this Oathsworn unit, but they're not getting a terrible angle, so they're not really getting it. Seleucid definitely looks like they're having a better shot at getting these guys, but yeah. Looks like the Thorax Pikes are starting to rout. 147 kills though, so that's not bad. They were up against some Silver Shield Swords, so it's no surprise. Now we have Atlantic Royal Guard against some Neptune Thorax Pikes. Atlantic Royal Guard, leagues better than Neptune had Thorax Pikes, naturally. These guys aren't really actually. I mean, they have the arrow tower still in their favor, so that's good. And I don't know. Hopefully these guys come back. These guys definitely come back. There's only 43. So, but ooh, look at this right here, right here. I know you can't really see it all that well because it's hidden by the foliage. Looks like he might have seen it actually. But the cav, you could definitely call him up and slip right through here. I think so long as you hugged your own units right here, you'd be fine. But he does see it with the archers because they're out of ammo. So they'll be engaging, and now he's got to shift his troops to deal with that. Silver Shield Sword still holding on for dear life, up to 153 kills. They are losing slightly. That might change sooner or later. Thorax Pikes from Seleucid moving on up. Did he go after? Yes, he did. Oh no, they brought them inside. That's funny. They managed to hold on over here, though. Boii was unsuccessful in managing to breach this point up here and make their way through. Successfully so. Nabatea is moving forward. Their Onager unit probably going to try and get some nice cheeky kills. Already up to 126, so that's pretty cool. Nabatea, or Bowie, I didn't have much left. Neither does Seleucid or, I mean, frankly, Egypt. Egypt was out of this game pretty early, in my opinion. Yeah, now they're just going to be scrambling. Once these two units are dealt with, I would say that it would be safe for them to come out. Even these few swords, I feel like. Did you forget about these guys over here? I don't blame you. They're just like resting. They're like, man, this is a nice siege. We just to chill out. We killed some horses. Don't really have to. We haven't really lost anybody. This is great.
Quickly now!
Ooh. Atlantic Royal Guard getting attacked pretty heavily by Nervii Oathsworn unit, but Nervii Oathsworn unit, they gotta be careful. They might get caught by the Thorax Pikes, but it looks like Nabatia's general is trying to thwart that. Managed to do it successfully, but now they are going to charge in on the Rakim Palace Guard. They're going to get surrounded by some Syrian Heavy Archers and Hellenic Royal Guard. Meanwhile, looks like we're getting into the Silver Shield Journal. Silver Shield Journal. Oh.
On my order, withdraw!
Sorry, I need to touch a lot. The boyo's falling back. It's pointless, really. There goes Nervii.
Quickly now!
This is it, really. Oh, I feel like I didn't really see Nervii's couple. No, these guys just had a lot of ammo left. So I think we're going to start to see some breaking across the board here. Nabatea loser. Oh no, still there. We'll kill it, huh? Am I going to see some replays from you from Artilla? From Artilla? Attila? So, minute 20 left. These pikes are probably going to start to get focused down pretty hard. Neptune Noble Cab going to engage. Comic Cab. And that's a fight that they should do. Go for it. You can win that. 100%. It's a shock cab. They won't last long. Getting into the Boyage General, though, so that's good. Mass routing. Losing. Yeah, they're going to start to lose real quick. Solutions General. I find it hilarious that Egypt's general is like the last one. Because like they were full on routing, but Egypt's general was like, no, we're still in it. We can still do it. Alright. So. Ooh. 3,263. Look at that. Damn, boy. All right. 138 for his general. 127 for the Onager. 116 for the Desert Heavy Lancers. Well, so you did do well with them. That's good. Fortunately, yeah, I'm sorry I missed that. 215, 123, 188, and 176 for the Archers. So awesome there. Consistently finding good angles with his Archers. Always does well. 94, 79, 136, 235, 112, 271, and 269 for the infantry, the Nabatean Axe Warriors and Nabatean Swords. So well done there, especially with the Nabatean Swords. 170 and 67 for the Nabatean Thorax Pikes, 187 for the Noble Swords, and then 316, 274, and 70 for the Team Palace Guard. GGGGX23421, 1,765 kills, 1 for the Gen, 27 for the Light Horse, 73, 109, 131, and 52 for the Archers. Not bad. 44, 33, and 58 for the Celtic Warriors, 78, 70, 83, 99, 114, and 67. 155, 102 for the Chosen Swords, and then 253, 97, and 125 for the Oathsworn. Star Killer 556 with 2,184 kills, 147 for his Gen, 193, 127, 225, 129, and 104 for the Oathsworn. 130, 58, 61, 135, and 147 for the fierce swords. And then 48, 38, 46, 50, and 23 for Lady Freeman. Then 159, 51, 51, 57, and 156 for the Ball Hunters. Sotoboso with 1,787 kills. Oh, man. Pardon me. Sorry. 16 for his gen. Oh, jeez. The pretzel's coming back to bite me in the ass. 34 and 14 for the Citizen Cav. 29, 146, and 45 for the Archers. 27, 16, 50, 82 for the Glacial Swords. 115, 138 for the Hellenic Royal Guards. Well done there. 172, 76, and 267 for the Silver Shield Swords. Awesome. And then 221, 48, 69 for the Thorax Swords, and 170. Awesome, actually. I take it back what I said. And then 17 for the Thorio Spears. Charles McGrath, 99. 2,663, 134 for his Gen, 102 for the Ballista, 18 for the Heavy Horse, 58, 54, 66, and 37 for the Celtic Bowman, 36 for the Naked Warriors, 67, 225, 41, and 143 for the Oathsworn, and 188, 237, 169, 242, 156, 127, 365, and 196 for the shield followers, sword followers, Jesus. And then Husky Port, 2,138 kills. 65 for his Gen, 177, 135 for the Silver Shield Swords, 114, 100, 124, and 114, and 230 for the Thorax Swords. Well done with that one. 173, 217 for the Royal Peltas, 17 for the Greek Ballista, 4 for the Citizen Cav, 118, 144, 11, 111, and 161 for the Syrian Heavies, 39, 178 for the Thorax Bison, 15 and 2 for the Eastern Spears. Guys, that's going to be it for me today. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I know I did. I will catch you all in the next one. So with that being said, have a great morning, evening, afternoon, night, whatever time of day it is, wherever you are while you're watching this. Just have a good one. Peace out, guys.